years. Okay? And he's applying for it, because he wants everything for his family, he wants everything for it, he doesn't want to be on relief anymore.
You mean like a heavy?
Yeah.
He wants to be heavy.
No. Let me say, I have an O&M. Okay? He's got 25 years in. He's been wanting to go to an
terminology.
utility mechanic.
Yeah, I understand that. The O&M, I assume you mean operations.
And the maintenance.
And maintenance.
Right.
So that's
he wants
O&M,
to go.
like a UN?
No, not below. It's just different. Okay. So he wants to be an
Right.
from schedule for the last 2 years. Okay. He's got 25 years in. He has an ability and a desire, and he's trying to get it here. And for the last 2 years, they're like, nope, not a spot. Nope, not a spot. Nope, not a spot. Magically, you show up. You do something that didn't even exist. But what I'm getting to this point is, there are things in this variable that you don't know and aren't factored. Do not put everything in this that it's just you.
I'm not.
Okay,
I understand. You just told me what you really wanted to tell me, which is what I needed to hear, which is someone's been waiting for a spot to open up the 23rd, and they put their time in, and they're ready for the position, and in a whole place. And here I show up out of the blue with a position that was just made for me, with like no tools, no part, nothing. But this other guy could just seamlessly come in here, and that's bullshit.
It is.
Yeah.
But that's not your fault. That's not
But
his fault.
I'm going to get put roasted over the fire for it.
To some degree.
No,
All I'm
no,
trying
to
show
the
you-
top degree.
All I'm trying to show you is it's not all about what you perceive as somebody saying about you. That came. It's not that.
That's not what I'm perceiving. I just like someone treats you like shit and is an asshole and doesn't give you respect. Like, I don't care what the reason may be. Like,
But the team that's here works with the person that has been trying to get it, right? But again, it's not your fault.
But it's not my fault that I'm paying the price. Do you understand?
No, what you're getting the guff of it, and that's what I'm trying to help you to understand.
Maybe the terminology is.
Well, and that's why I like
you're
terminology that's better and easier.
Because you're not getting the guff.
You are.
They're not calling the interim which you chew in us.
That's not the issue. Why would we go and run up the chain? That's not what we do.
They're the ones who made the decision that fucked this guy over.
I get it, but it's not.
So why
your
would I get the
fault.
guff
It's
and
not
not
your
them?
fault that your position is created.
Then why am I the nail that gets hammered when it's not my fault?
Hey, it'll calm down. You know what I mean? The guff that's coming right now will calm down. But look, that's why I'm trying to help you understand. This is
I know
not
what you're
about.
telling me. I'm not understanding you. I understand you.
But that's
perfectly
what
clear.
you're saying.
I've been dealing with
the
this.
spot isn't here.
I've
and
been
you're
dealing
here,
with this
That's
for-
fine. We'll deal with that fact that you're here.
We'll deal with the fact that I'm here.
However you want to hear that.
We'll deal with the fact that you're here. Do you understand? Like,
You're taking
rewind
too
that
much
back
into
and
words.
say that to yourself.
Right. We'll deal with the fact that you're here. Okay. I get that it feels negative.
It doesn't feel negative. It is.
Okay. You're right.
No.
The statement itself is negative. Okay. However, how would you like me to word that? How would that come
I'd
about?
like you to this would be American, but tell the fucking truth. And just say what you want to say.
I think I did. In that.
Like
As much as
giving me
it
rounds.
kind of maybe hurt you.
You could have just said, listen, there's a guy got fucking shafted,
Right.
who was doing this job,
Right.
and he was perfect, and so you're letting me know that, like, yeah, I'm gonna meet some resistance. It's like when I'm coming in, so like, don't think that the resistance is about me and what happened in 91st. It's actually, there's things that are outside of my spectrum that have to do with it. But all of that, notwithstanding, I still have to deal with the bullshit, and I'm not gonna do it anymore. So like has that been with you or this other situation, or whatever? Because the one thing that no one has thought about in all of the scenarios since I started the city, whether it be this or this, is me, right? Right? Like, people are worried about NYs, and they're worried about this. And at the end of the day, the group message and the video and all that stuff, like, was all making fun of me. And dissing me. But like, so everybody's got all these things are in play, but like, the last thing anybody's ever even thought about is like me. Right? And it's true in 91st, and now I find it's true here, is nobody gives a fuck about me as a person anymore, and that's them letting me know that they're not with me, like they're fucking, and like, this job is too dangerous, too hot, doesn't pay enough for me to work with guys that don't have my back. And They're like, oh, it'll die down. No, I'm not doing that. And that's what they said in 91st. It'll die down. Like, what did I do wrong for them to punish me? Because somebody made a position for me. I don't want to come here. I want to stay at 91st. I didn't ask to come here. And I didn't get moved because I was the problem. See, like that right there. Like, oh, yeah, that's debatable. Like,
yeah, so that's the thing. Like, I don't hear that look and response is, I don't know.
I know, but then you say you hear things when you come in, so you do know. But then I go towards you and go, oh, I don't know. But then sometimes you don't know. That's the city mantras. I forget, I don't know, maybe, and then like, oh, I did hear that this is this. I'm like, who told you? Oh, I don't remember that. Like, that's, no one wants to be forthwith with what they say because they're afraid it's going to affect their career, or it's going to create this. Like, that's why it's gotten as bad as it's gotten. Yeah, but no one will stand up and like for what. Not even Andrew. Andrew, when he became sick, like he was there with me through every fucking thing, and he knows exactly what happened to me. And he just, and Grace told me that the results of the investigation or whatever were that no witness society. So you just, you know, like when someone like your best friend, you just like lies directly about something that happened to you. Like, what are you supposed to do? So, yeah, it's as I quit today. I suggest not doing what? Why do you suggest that?
Because it's called stir the pot, and it's not stir the pot.
See, if I'm worse stirring the pot, like I'm worse stirring the pot. Like I matter. I matter. Like I like things that happen to me mean something. I'm a person like everybody else. And I come here, it's my third day, and look at this bullshit. And I assume it's my fault. I was standing outside the supervisor's office, and I heard every fucking thing you said.
Right. That's good. Because I'm not afraid of what I said. Right?
What? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me if you're afraid. I don't know. Why would you?
Not. Why would I? Fucking service truck.
So what's going on with the odor scrub?
Oh, I want to give you the backstory on this shit.
Let's start at the beginning.
You can't hear it all that well.
So how long has it been out of service? How long has it been out of service?
Well, I don't know. 8 months, 9 months?
Shit, that's a long time.
This is just a blowdown, right?
Yeah.
The two pumps down here.
Sumps?
Yeah, sumps pull it out, right?
Yep.
Our issues are these rails. The brackets that hold the rails in the upper support part are kind of shit. What happens is when we try to lift the pumps, the caustic buildup on the rails, the supports don't hold it steady enough to break the caustic anymore, and it lifts the hollow rail tube off of the nub holder at the bottom.
Okay, so what?
Okay, we've got the problem that we have here is our management gives everything to the fucking contractors.
That's because they don't trust their guys.
Right. That's the way I perceive it.
No, that's true.
Yeah. And I have to word it like that's the way I perceive it because I can't badmouth management directly. You know what I mean?
Not bad. You're not bad mouthing by telling the truth. The truth isn't bad mouthing.
Again, it's my perception of why management does something. I can't make the claim that you don't trust the staff. That's why you give it to them. I can't make that claim.
Have you ever asked them why the JLC is?
They're never going to give you a straight answer.
Okay, so
it's a truth and it's a reality. I accept it. Anyway, let's move on. So that's our issue. They've given it to the contractors to do this rail thing, and they go, "Oh, we can't yet because the ladder's no good. We have to replace the ladder."
Can't go in there.
Then they replace the ladder.
Okay.
Fast forward 8 months, we still don't have the fucking resolve. We do this pump every fucking day. We burned up one already.
Yeah, because
now that's 91st pump, and we're about to burn that one up. Okay? Because operators don't like to babysit this thing.
Because nobody does their job.
And they run it dry.
Nobody does their job.
It's a reality.
Yeah.
So, if we're able to repair these brackets and get this back online, which this is full, it should be running right now. But anyway,
yeah, I mean,
do you think we can rebuild these brackets and take this out of the fucking hands of the contractors and get this back online and move the fuck on from this headache?
I mean,
This is what I want to do. I want to see if we can make this happen. You know what I mean? And from what I hear of your skill set, bro, you're it. I mean, you can help me do this.
Oh yeah.
And here's let me give you some truth. A lot of these guys right here will tell you. Nunez loves to call this line, hey, you know what we need to do? Like I got a mouse in my pocket talking about we, and it's not really we, it's me.
Yeah, I know. Like I heard your conversation.
Right. So that's is what kind of things. And I think if we can get some projects done, I think it will help you to feel good. I think it will help the team to go, hey, the motherfucker just wants to work. And it's gonna help everybody in the big scheme of things.
But I would need a team to do this.
I'm gonna put that together. You know what I mean?
What does the planner do?
The planner does. I help the planner.
Well, you're doing the planner's job right now.
Yeah, I know. I wish I could have a planner. I used to have a planner years ago. That was fucking amazing. That did all the things that.
The thing is no one's going to do their job if you do so many people's jobs.
So, but at the end of the day, if the job gets done, I don't give a shit how it got done. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm happy that stuff gets fixed around here
I'm happy
and gets done, and I'm good with that. Because when I leave and I go home and I feel like we accomplished something, it makes me feel good.
Yeah,
you know,
I ran my own shop for 7 years.
Right.
I know.
Right.
I enjoy the
and there are ways to get things done around here and make things better. And at the end of the day, that's what I want to do. Right.
Right.
So, if I can help steer a project and maybe kind of. This is one of those boundaries of skirting that area. Because technically,
when you say skirting the area, like so basically,
this is already in the contractor's.
So basically, bending the rules or going outside of the boundaries.
Not outside of our scope, our ability.
Yeah, of course, but
right.
Outside of the technically, we shouldn't be doing it, but we can do it. So let's get it done, kind of without.
Right, and then we go to them and say, "Can you just tell the contractor to stop because we already fixed it? Let's move on."
Okay, so
that's how I love.
But how do you put time to a work order? What do you do for WHAM? How do you explain that?
We have a lot of work orders that are fillers, and then we put an hour to
when you say filler, so basically we'll just hide this job in a bunch of filler WHAM work orders, so no one knows we actually fixed it. But
how about it this way? If we want to put in 10 hours, and I'm estimating the number.
Yeah.
Say we want to put in 10 hours on this.
Yeah, for UM and heavy and
2 weeks.
And all that.
In 2 weeks.
Okay.
Can we just do the work order and then charge time after the fact?
Yeah, but what's the work order we're going to charge time?
During the day? In the day when we put an hour here, hour there?
Because we can't say it's this because it's awarded to JOC.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So we're going to have to at some point fabricate or doctor or whatever phraseology you want to use, like modify. And I think that's why.
Oh, I can create a work order to do the pumping
we'll just
system.
add the time to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's why WHAM is so frustrated with the disconnect between like the assets and the equipment and the work orders and everybody audits the work orders and stuff because it doesn't make sense because of situations like this. Like, why can't we just go through the chain of command and take this back from JOC and give it back to our hands?
Because they won't give it to us.
Why?
Because they suck.
So when you ask them why you won't give this to us, they go, we suck.
No, they give some bullshit fucking dance around fucking reason.
Right. Well,
and you have to read between the lines of what they're saying.
Right. Well, and to be perfectly honest with you, talking with you this morning, I've kind of had to do the same thing, read between the lines, because I don't really know what you're saying. Because everybody dances around what the truth so much at the city that like me with ADD, like it's frustrating because I just need to know what you're talking about. Now, I don't know why I have to dance and play this game to like figure out what's going on. Like you want this fixed, and technically it's awarded to JOC, but like you have heard that I have the abilities to fix it. So to calm things down at the plant with the other technicians and kind of prove my worth, it would help in that regard. It would also get something done that has been out of service for 9 months, and it would solve a myriad of problems at once. And then you have this nucleus as a union steward of good, great things and why this guy deserves the spot and why we should accept him. And you can bring that to the other guys and then squash all the stuff. That's what you're trying to tell me. Am I right?
I mean, there's a lot that you put on the table, but that's all in play. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See,
like that. But you get the point. I mean, you're not.
Yeah, I understand.
You're not wrong in anything you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, it is good to know that like I took somebody's spot who, like that makes a whole lot. If I would have known that, I would have been more receptive to people fucking with me than.
And I would use the word resistance, not fucking with you, because resistance, attitude, whatever, you know, you're gonna get a little bit of that, you know.
Phraseology is very important.
Right.
And when someone is making it a point to let you know that they are disgruntled or unhappy with you or your presence or whatever, that is not resistance.
No, but
That's
I told you in there, it's not your fault that you at that spot and that person feels that way about, hey, I've been asking for 2 years
Who
for
is this person?
If you
don't
want me to have
remember?
him talk to you, I know who it is.
Who is it? Tell me his name.
No, if you want me to have him talk to you and say, hey, that whatever, I can do that.
So an anonymous person has.
Are you insinuating I'm making something up?
You're not. Why won't you tell me who he is?
Because that's for him to tell if he wants to tell you.
You just told me what he told. Who told you?
I made up a person that had 25 years and this,
Oh,
that,
you made
the
up a
other.
person? It's not even real?
Yeah, this person's real.
Oh.
If that person wants to tell you that, hey, I've been trying this, I'll let him come tell you.
I mean,
But
why?
again, it's
why
not
is he
about
using you
you
as a liaison to talk to me?
He's not. I'm overstepping and doing what I
Oh,
do.
you're saying he doesn't want you to tell me this stuff.
He didn't tell me to tell you.
All right.
What do we have to do? I don't even. That's what I mean. I'm trying to get up there and look.
Well, you said when they pull up the.
No. I mean, we have to look at the brackets and
Yeah.
see. Doesn't that look like they just used the U-bolts on that fucking cross support? No, that's on the other pipe. What holds those?
The cables.
Let's
You
start
see the cable?
pumping this down. No.
You're gonna have to prime that pump. Plus, you got a kink here. That's probably why it burned up.
Fine. I'll cut it.
What do I know? You're gonna have to fill out the sheet on it and everything. You'll burn up the pump if you don't prime it. That's why there's a 5-gallon bucket right there.
I think somebody said this wasn't running. Good on gas. Won't stay running. Remember I told you we were close to burning this one up too?
Yeah, 'cause you're not priming it.
It'll self-prime if I just ramp it up.
All right. I worked on these at the sales shop. I mean, you keep burning them up. It won't run now, but you're still saying that it'll work. That's the way we're doing it.
I'm not saying it'll work. If it's broken, it's broken. Can't come back to broken, right?
What's the 5-gallon bucket for, you think?
I don't know.
See, I do know. That's the difference.
So,
That's why I'm a mechanic and you're an operator.
right. So you're saying that for the last 3 months, me running this pump, doing nothing with that 5-gallon bucket, I have no idea what I'm doing?
I didn't say you have no idea what you're doing.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
You just made the statement that said, I'm a mechanic and you're
That's
an
right.
operator.
That's right.
Okay.
You're a specialist in your field.
I don't know what the 5-gallon bucket's for.
It's for priming the pump.
It's not. I don't know what it's there for. I've never primed the pump.
I know.
In 9 months of using 2 pumps here, I've never primed the pump.
Maybe it is me. I don't know. Maybe it's me.
Hard to say. Anyway, let's move on.
All right.
I was hoping to expose a little bit more of the pipe. Hopefully where the brackets are that.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Like
we're going to have
support
to
that.
train it to fix it. So
Yeah.
we probably should fix that first.
Well, I'll probably spend another one. Let me ask. You think it's wrong of me to try and do this project and
I don't
focus
under. I don't.
your attention
I
on
just.
something that would be fixed,
But
hoping that it would be
I just don't
make you
understand.
feel good to get something fixed? Because if you think it's wrong and I'm going to just spin my wheels, I won't do it.
I don't know what. I didn't ask for someone to like I'm not. You're like creating a scenario and then saying like, hey, if you don't want me to do this, I won't do this. Like I don't want you to do it or not do it. I just want to do what the plant. If the plant needs me to fix it, then I'll fix it.
We do need this fixed.
Okay, well it has to be dewatered.
I know. I get that.
Okay, so like that has to come first.
Right. That's you're correct.
Because I can't see what it need to be fixed until it's
and
dewatered.
we'll get that fixed, and eventually we'll see it.
Yeah.
But at least I get something in your mind that's saying this is something I think we want to work on. You know what I mean?
I'll work on anything at the plant. I have no preference.
Because I think just
yesterday
below,
I helped INC.
I think just below the water line is where the brackets come from, and I think they.
Well, why don't we just raise it with the jib crane and have a look at it? Because it doesn't. When does it start moving up the tubes? Right away or halfway?
I'm not talking about the pump. It's these two rails. So there's 4 rails.
Yeah, I
the
see.
two there,
When
two
does
there,
it
the guide
start
rail.
lifting the rails? Right away or when it gets halfway up?
I don't know, halfway up. I'd have to ask one of the other guys.
Because we could start lifting using the jib crane and lift
Right.
up the pumps and see if they move the rails. And if they move the rails, then we will stop. But if it keeps going up, then it may expose our problem and allow us to affect repair.
So we're gonna get this dewater and we'll look at it again.
All right.
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
Copy that. You know where to go?
I said I was hoping to see that a little bit more before I go, but I'll come back after the meeting and see if maybe we can get a dewater after
What's
that.
the meeting about?
Labor management. You have any issues you want me to bring up? Other than the personal issues? Can't bring those up in labor management.
Oh yeah, the labor.
Like work schedule.
What you could bring up is that the reason you don't follow the proper procedures, SOPs, and chain of command to get something done is because the management, quote unquote, sucks.
Right.
You bring that up because that's.
I usually bring that
I
up
think
every
that's a
other
pretty
time,
big,
but
that's a pretty big issue.
yeah.
Because then what that does is it puts the field user, which is me, in a very precarious position because should something deadly happen to me or God forbid I pass away or lose a limb or something like that, the procedure is to document. So what will happen is they will investigate the job and they'll be like, this was supposed to be a JOC contractor and this mechanic went rogue and decided to do this job and hide it in workbooks or whatever, and then all of the liability and everything will fall directly on me. So, and everybody else will be able to wash their hands of it because I made the decision, even though like I was asked, quote unquote, or by my union steward to do a job illegally, so, but then it wouldn't be you that dies or anything, it would be me, but then also like my family wouldn't get life insurance or anything like that because they would deem that like I did something wrong, which would be the truth. So I feel like it needs to be on the up and up from the beginning. That way, it doesn't put my life in danger, or put the liability of the act on me as a field user because I'm at the very, very bottom as a UM of the totem pole or hierarchy of chain of command. So I think that we should probably do what all the training I've been to and all of the things that I've read and all the O&M manuals and everything else as far as safety is concerned and everything. I think that we should follow those procedures. That way, in the event something happens, the proper procedures can be taken and
everyone's covered.
And not in every, like those procedures are put in place for these specific situations,
Right.
to keep people safe, to
Right.
keep the liability off the city.
Right.
Because
So we'll do work orders. We'll go ahead and do entry permits. We'll go ahead and do hot work permit if there's going to be any welding. I don't think that I would like skirt and do something unsafe.
I'm not
or jeopardize you in any way, shape, or form. I would never do that.
You just said that it's a JOC contract,
and I want to do the job.
and because
so they can
management
get off of it.
sucks,
Yeah.
you want me to without telling management.
No, I didn't say that.
So you're going to tell management we're going to fix it. Even
There's
though it's-
different levels of management, okay? And there's certain levels of management that love giving everything to contractors. There's now I go and do a job, all right? Here, let me. I got a couple minutes. Let me.
You
walk
can see how
way.
this is confusing.
Yeah, I get it. Come here, watch. So the railing at the generator. This is to give you the example. So you see the railing of the aerator, right?
Yeah.
It runs and it keeps you from falling in. A tree fell one day, knocked the railing, bent the shit out of it. Okay. And I said, yeah, hey, I have the ability and the skill set to fix that railing. In fact, the equipment I need is in the tool room, the railings in the scooter barn. I can have it done by tomorrow. Oh, no. We're going to go ahead and give that to the contractors. And they're going to take care of that. So they have more manpower and ability to take care of that.
Should be facilities, guys.
Either way. So,
You have
and I went,
facilities right there,
why
just
would you do that? I have the equipment, I have the stuff, and I have the ability. And it can be done.
And what
It's
they
a
say?
safety issue that somebody could fall in now because a tree fell in. We've removed the tree, the railing is
I
shot.
understand. So what they say,
And they said, no, it's JOC.
and then
So you know what happened? That railing got fixed that evening before I left. And then when they went into that meeting and we're going to give that job to JOC, I went, oh, wait. It's already fixed. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's move on. It was over and done.
right, because everything
over
went
and done.
smoothly. But what if someone fell in when you were fixing it?
Yeah.
What would happen? Right?
Then somebody would have done a report or done this or done that or whatever.
There would have been an investigation, and they would have found that like someone went out of the scope of and did something that they weren't directed to do, and therefore they are liable for everything they've done. At the end of the day, your safety is your responsibility.
Right. Yeah.
So if
And
you
I
do
did the
something-
rail. I fixed the rail.
Right, and you took that chance, and
Right.
I commend
but
you.
did
for
I
that.
have to do any type of reports or anything? Did I have to do a confined
Because
entry
everything
space?
went
I didn't.
well.
No, I made a cut. I used the unions, connectors, and I, used the riveting
understand
tool.
how easy
and
it
was
is
done.
to do the actual
And it
job.
was
but
done.
But it's
Was I wrong in doing that job?
yes.
Okay, then.
Yeah. I'm not gonna.
Because at the end of the day, I felt good that was done, and I
saying-
didn't waste time.
I'm not saying you.
The manager didn't get to go tell the JOC contractors, we'll try to give you $10,000 to charge on here because the fucking contractors are fucking milking everything all over the place.
I understand the taking advantage of and all that other stuff. What I'm saying is that I think you're missing is that like, if something had happened to you,
Right.
you would be responsible for.
You're right.
Right.
But ultimately, that's my choice.
Right,
That's
but
my decision.
I'm not gonna. This job isn't important enough,
Right.
and I don't get paid enough to
Right.
take on the responsibility of and do the jobs of 5 other people. Like because they won't do their job. I mean, well, in your words, they suck. Management sucks, but like you're basically saying they won't do their job.
Well, they like to delegate out.
Well, that's their job is to delegate. So like if you are doing if you're circumventing their decisions, what is their job? What's the point of their job? They're just sitting there making $150,000 a year.
That's kind of what they want to do.
Right, and I understand that, and I think that is disingenuous, and not only morally, but to the people of the city that pay for the employees to do a job. I think that's not fair. I think that's wrong.
And you live within the city of Phoenix, right? So you're a resident.
Yeah,
Yeah. And you have the right to go to city council meetings and voice your opinions of the wasteful spending and everything in the
I'm
hierarchy.
not saying I don't, but I
That's
also have
your
the ability
mechanism.
to not
That's your
do
mechanism.
jobs that are behind the back, behind the scenes, under the radar, not
So you
getting the proper.
you don't
thing.
want to do it because you don't feel like you're capable or what? I'm gonna skirt the line and asking you. Because I do jobs that I'm capable of. I get stuff fixed that I'm capable of. I follow safety rules and I do what I'm supposed to do. But I get stuff repaired around here.
I'm not saying.
Are you going to be that type of person that can do that stuff?
Or am I going to be the type of person that goes around the proper chain of command and like procedures to get things done quickly or faster than they would be done if they were farmed out or whatever, and carry all the liability of should there be an accident or something on my shoulders? I'm not willing to do that. No.
Okay. So find jobs that don't do that.
To find a job that doesn't do that.
No, I said so. Me, find a job that doesn't do that. Is that what you're saying?
But I'm asking to be.
Because
I'm asking to.
listen. If I just asked you to build the brackets on a bench in the shop and hand them to me, can that be done?
Yeah.
And then I'll handle getting in the pit, and I'll find somebody that can do that. I won't ask you to do anything. I won't have to do anything hands-on. If you have the skill set, you can look in there, and I can build this on a bench in the shop and hand it to you. Can you do that for me?
I don't know why you want to make me feel like I don't want to be a hard worker because you want me to do something that's unsafe and out of bounds.
I'm not asking you to do something unsafe. I'm asking if that's the way I have to. So, we're a team here, and I want to use your skills.
If you're circumventing management and doing things without telling them, how are we a team? teams talk to each other, communicate. That's a team.
Right.
So if management doesn't know that we're doing this thing, then that's.
So what do you need to hear? You need to hear from a manager that I know what I'm doing and that he's looking at this for us. What? And we'll create a work order.
Like why can't it just be?
It
why
can
can't we
be.
tell the planner to
It can be.
take it away from JOC?
That's not his job to take it away from JOC. Once
Whose
it's already
job is
taken
it?
from them, it's taken from
Whose
them.
job is it to take it from?
It's Kevin Williams' fault. You want to go talk to Kevin Williams why this fucking blowdown isn't fixed for a year and a half,
if we
and
have-
JOC's whacking their fucking
if we
pud
have to
and
talk
milking
to
the
him,
city
why
for
not
fucking
talk to him? He's right
$90,000
there.
on this pit?
Why can't we go talk?
Because
to
it's a fucking wasting your breath.
Why?
It doesn't fucking matter to him. You know why? His paycheck's the fucking same every Friday. $150,000 a year to fucking act like a retard and not let us do our job.
So,
33
what's his
fucking
name?
years he's working here,
What's his
and
name?
he doesn't.
What's his name? Kevin Williams.
Right.
Kevin Williams. He is. So is he the superintendent or the WFS here?
WFS.
And he's a fucking retard. I don't
didn't
know if
say
I
it.
want to work in a place where the boss is a fucking retard. First of all, retard is like, it's not like the best phraseology because like it's people who have this mental who are not. It's a mean thing. My younger brother is on the spectrum, and if someone referred to him as retard, it would make me upset. So
Right.
I don't really like that phraseology. And if a guy who's been, are you SUO? Are you SUO?
Yep.
If a guy who's been SUO, who's been here for 23 years, is calling like the head of the plant a retard, and that's why we can't approach him with contractors taking advantage of various jobs assigned to them and everything to then streamline the budget and everything and get things online. Like I would think he would be happy to. I think not happy, maybe not the word, but I think he would be supportive of us solving the problem, saving money, and I think that he would help expedite that or facilitate that issue. If someone were to inform him on the positives of it, and show him like all the way around, it would be better if this is this. I think that we would get. I think doors would be opened rather than closed. That's my thought process, because like from what I've found at the city, when I've talked to management and stuff, is a lot of them they're like, I didn't know this, no one told me this, like we didn't know, like, but now that we know, we're gonna do this, and like I don't want to, I'm not telling on people to get people in trouble or anything. I just think that like if the guys in power know what's going on, they will use that power to help fix the problem. I know if I was a boss and someone came to me and told me this situation, like if I was a supervisor or something, or higher or whatever, I would be all over like, well, what guys do you need? Maybe we can have a heavy from 91st come over here, and if the guys don't have the skill set here, and we work as a team because we're all wastewater treatment mechanics, and we're all cumulatively trying to accomplish the same goal. So that's how my thought process. That's why I was so difficult for me at 91st Avenue, because people's job, it seemed like to me throughout the day, was not to fix things or get things done or whatever. It was to bait you with something, like getting something done, and then at the last minute pull like a part or something away from you to like frustrate you that you were this close to getting something done, but then basically like making you bend the knee to their will, well, if you do this and you do this, then maybe I'll let you know where the clear tubing is to cover the stems for the gate. And I'm like, why can't you just tell me where it's at? So, because it's going to take so long for RFM to be put in a work order and everything, request for materials and a reservation number. If you know where it's at, why don't you tell me? And like, they know where it's at, they have it, but they refuse to tell me. Just because that, in my only thought process on that is that they have the power over me to control what I'm doing, and like they they are hungry for that power, and like that's what they're. That at 91st, that is what the job is of the majority of the people that work there, is to make other people do what they want them to do. It's not the plant efficiency, the budget. Like, they would rather a pump at your plant blow up than tell you where the belts are so you can fix it so it doesn't blow up. They want it to blow up so then they can run to management and say, Matt's pump blew up because he didn't do this right, he didn't do this right, he didn't do this right. They would set traps to make, not just me, other people too, to make people look like they're inept, or they don't know what they're doing, or they're fools, or to make a point that like auto mechanics don't transfer well into industrial mechanics or whatever. But no one at the end of the day cared about the process, the plant, the people of the city, and the person that they were doing it to. And that person was me. And I don't know why to this day it was me, but like the only thing I can discern, because I don't know, is that I just tried to do the right thing, and that made me a pariah and an enemy and someone not to be trusted and someone to be pull pranks on and make my life extraordinarily difficult in little ways at the plant, which led me to a point to where I told management I'm not coming to work anymore. It's a hostile work environment for me. It has been for some time, and I refuse to put myself in a position where I could be seriously hurt, maimed, or killed at work because I don't have faith or trust in anybody that I work with because of the things that have happened to me over the course of 2 years. This isn't just like something that happened to me. Right. And then their solution was to call me on a Saturday and say, on Monday, go to 23rd. Right. And then I came here. Like, that is, I was not escorted off the property or anything. Like, I refused to go to work because I went through the chain of command. I followed all the procedures and everything, and nothing had been done. And then when I inquired about what had been done, I found out that, in fact, nothing was ever filed. So, of course, nothing was ever done because nothing, like, so no, and I think it's very disingenuous to tell an employee that you don't know what's going on when, in fact, you know that nothing has taken place and nothing is going to be done to fix your situation. But you're letting him just not just me, any person, like, to let a person struggle and watch them sizzle on the frying pan when he thinks there's a light at the end of the tunnel, when you know that there's no light at the end of the tunnel for him, is in my opinion an evil thing to do. It's evil. It's like pouring a goldfish out on the ground and my goldfish out on the ground and then stepping on my head and making me watch it die. It's a cruel, unjust, evil, immoral thing to do to somebody. And that, I would say that if they was done to you or anybody else, it's not just me. And I don't think that that's right. And then putting me here and in doing so, removing the possibility of someone who's been working really hard and needs and would like to is a double down, because now it's putting responsibility of fucking that guy's situation up on my shoulders, which I don't sleep well at night when things like so they're compounding the issue. They're not fixing the issue. So,
well, you remember the reason I told you that was so you can understand this. Maybe thing is not always something you understand as far as somebody's.
Yeah, there may be other things at work at play that I don't know about.
Right, and that's.
But I will not suffer the slings and arrows for a situation that I was not a party to.
Did it help you to understand that there was something other than your exact situation that was a variable?
Yes, of course I understand it.
And that's it. That was my only.
I know. I understand it, and having understood it, it's ridiculous.
Right, but again, that's a management issue, not a you issue or our team issue.
But I have to deal with it.
Right.
So it is a me issue.
The whole team does.
No, the team is not. I'm not doing anything to the team.
No.
The team is doing something to me.
Management has always driven and changed things, right? And
you just said that they don't. They're retards. Now they change things and do things. So everybody speaks out of both ends of their mouth, and like that's what people don't like about me. It's like I remember shit.
Right.
So like the thing is, I don't even know what you're asking me to do. Like directly. Like you're basically from what I'm getting is like management's retarded. So the only way to get the shit fixed around here is to fucking just blow and go like it's the Wild West and do what we got to do to get shit done because it makes us feel good at the end of the day and everything else and blah blah blah. But like that's not right.
So not doing what we're able to do and get stuff fixed is not right? I mean, you use the words of the cowboy and Wild West. I didn't speculate anything of that.
I know.
You can't speculate that I'm going to go around and do something unsafely or ask you to jump in a hole without a permit.
I didn't
or
say
follow the rules of OSHA. In no way, shape, or form did I make any accusations that I would not do something safely or put you in harm's way.
By not... You talked about filler work orders that we could apply to
you asked about how do I charge time to the
job.
And I said there are times that we have other work orders that we get done quicker, and then we can subvert some energy to something else. And if after the fact we charge 10 hours on something, I can do a work order and say now charge that time to it.
Now you're lying.
No, I'm not lying. That's exactly what I said.
You're saying that you're going to put... You were telling me that like... Because we can't say we're doing that job because it's a JOC job. So like we're gonna do the job, but we can put time to the dewatering pump and like as you said, I quote, filler work orders that we use sometimes to get things done, to expedite getting things done. That's what you said.
I did say that, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So that I'm not stupid. First, me and Andrew, all we did for the first 6 months I was there, I didn't even do WAM. Someone else did it for me. I was fixing swamp coolers and fucking facility shit. I know what you're talking about. But when it came time for PMGs and all this other stuff, I got zero recognition for any of it because it was off the books. It was for Martine. It was for this. It was for this. And at the end of the day, I got fucked.
And somebody else got recognition.
And Andrew Chavez became a supervisor.
Right.
So I played this game before. They used me. I fixed everything, man. I fixed everything. I fixed the golf carts. I got the diesel service truck going because they knew I was a mechanic on truck.
I gotta ask you to take me back.
Oh yeah. I don't mean to keep you. But then when I apply for heavy, I don't even get an interview. And then when I tell Watson, he goes, "Well, your thing didn't meet the matrix." And I said, "Well, that's funny because I used Andrew Chavez's resume. I just put my name on it."
Right.
And he looked at me like he was because it has nothing to do with the matrix or anything. It's who they want, when they want, and how they want to do it.
Right.
It's all bullshit.
I get your frustration, man.
Yeah. I appreciate you getting me. I appreciate it because it really is frustrating.
Yeah, and I've been here a long time, and
I know,
and I worked through a lot of the same frustrations, and what eventually it came down to was what made me
There's
go
no
the
idea where
way.
the fuck I'm going.
Yeah, just follow the road around that way. We'll go up the other. We'll go up the east road. What it came down to is at the end of the day, what made me feel better was most important.
Right.
And I do the work here, and I go home, and I have a good home life.
It sounds like you do. Like I felt like we were going to be really good friends when we first met.
And it's still yeah. That's.
I don't want you to dislike me or think I'm a bad, not a team player.
No, see, but that's where I rewind. Let's go back to the shop, and I ask, dude, what are you wanting? And I'm asking you as a person, me to you.
Yeah.
Because if what you're going to work towards isn't here or wherever, or it is, like, if you want to work towards a pension, like I want to work towards a pension. I can't go to Young and be there until I hit that mark.
Right.
And I draw my pension, get out of here. So, doesn't matter what I have to work through here, hierarchy-wise, or however you want to label that, BS, or games, chess, whatever.
Yeah.
I work through it because at the end of the day, my paycheck's the same, and I balance work and life, and I'm working towards my goals.
Right.
This place is not my goal in any way, shape, or form. I put in my time and I get what's owed to me.
Okay.
That's mine, right?
Yeah.
I'm asking, do you have something similar? Because I hear from you that you like fixing things, you like doing things the way that, like the
right way.
benefit to I fixed something, recognition. I am, accolades.
No, I'm
man.
not even asking for accolades or recognition.
Right.
I'm
Well,
just,
I hear that. I'm hearing you say that you're not getting any.
No, I'm not.
Because
I'm not.
somebody else got promoted and not you.
No, I'm not. I'm happy for Drew to get supervisor, but like when
over here, but I gotta run to my personal car.
All right.
So.
Oh, you need me to take?
No, you're fine. I can walk over there. I have to find out where the meeting is.
Okay.
I have time. But I'll be back in a couple hours.
All right.
I don't know what you got going on to get through the day, but got you the hardest.
The planner gave me some work orders.
Oh, okay.
To do.
Yeah,
I think they're on
I didn't
my.
mean to occupy your time.
I think they're on my scooter or something. But yeah, I'll get them.
I'll be back, man.
All right.